Okay, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy UFK Scratchy here. Today, I'm just gonna show you a quick, well, I guess it's still a pretty lengthy video, but this is by far the best, most intense game I pretty much have ever played, and this was literally like I bought FIFA points so I could play some draft. I made this team, just try to make it as good as I possibly could. And turns out I did do a good job, other than like getting Harry Kane. I'm gonna show you guys this all sped up because it takes a while usually, the drafting process. So I made my team, and it ended up being Spanish on the right, pretty much, and EPL or BPL or whatever you want to call it on the left side. And I went for like a 4-2-2-2 or some shit like that. I think that was the formation, which is kind of weird because it has cams and CDMs and 2 strikers, and I don't really like that. But that was like the closest thing I wanted. I wanted 2 strikers and right mid and left mid, but I thought cams would be pretty much the same. So I'm just gonna let this play out and see you guys in like 20 seconds here when I'm done with the draft. Alright, so now I'm picking my manager. This bronze manager is the only one that was even like helping whatsoever. So that was my team. Had Ronaldo on the bench. Brought in Modric and Alves. I had trouble there saying his name. So yeah, let's get into a game here. This is the team I was playing. Pretty solid team. He had pretty much. Oh well, I guess now that I look at it, it's a pretty Spanish team. Lynn Alonso there for some reason, and basically he scores something pretty quick. This is the 8th minute, and this was my first game, so I really wasn't in the mood like to be 100%. I was hoping this was just gonna be a blow-away. So he scored me pretty fast, and then in the 71st minute I managed to equalize here. I passed it to Bale and pass it back to, I don't even know who this guy was, Baines, and then back to Bale, and get a lucky kind of chip goal on that one, and one top bins. And yeah, so now nothing happens really the entire game after this. So we go in extra time. We go throughout the entire extra time. We didn't really get too many chances, so then we end up going to a penalty shootout.
Team now. Well, after all the action, we're going to go to penalties.
And here we go. We're going into penalty shootout, and this is the most intense penalty shootout I've ever had. At the moment, I didn't feel like it was that intense because I really wasn't expecting an intense game. But here we go. This is the first one. Muller puts in top right corner. Then he has Griezmann. I have De Gea in goal, so I almost stopped that. It goes in between De Gea's arms there. Kind of disappointed to stop it, but that made it more intense. And then Ronaldo here, I think I make this one. Yeah, put it pretty much down the middle. He doesn't get to it. He goes the wrong way anyways. Then he gets Aguero, and he makes it, because I was expecting he'd go down the middle, but he didn't. And then here's where it starts getting a little bit more dramatic. I missed this way top. I tried going down the middle, but I hit the roof with that pretty much, but it went way over. So at this point I need a save, and just like that, Bush goes down the middle, just chips it, I think. looked like a chip, and I stop it. Then I go with Modric. He saves that too. And then he has Neymar coming up, taking the penalty. I think he goes to the left here. Yep, and then I save it, so we're tied again at 2-2. Then he got Ramsey. I try to put it down the middle a little bit to the left, but he got to it. And then, so at this point I'm behind by one. He has one stop on me, so if he makes this, he's looking pretty good. And he gets saved. And at this point, it was intense. Just the amount of stops we've been getting is crazy. And then that one, I finally put it back to the right side, which is gave me nothing but success. But I don't know why I didn't keep going to the right side. Why I tried anything else. And there he got me. I expected him to go mid or right, but he ended up going left. And then Baines, he gets that stop. So at this point, it's sudden death. So I have to stop this pretty much. And I do, just like that. We're still in sudden death. Then Davis, yes, I didn't even know who this guy is, but I put it to the right, as I've done pretty much this entire time. And then he goes with Ramos and just completely butchers it to the top left, and it's just off target, and I win the game off that. So that was my most intense penalty shootout ever, and it was crazy for a first game in the draft. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I had. I'm working on a new video, Ronaldo versus Messi, just seeing who's better, and in my opinion, who I think is better. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Congratulations to Portugal for winning the Euros. I fucking called it. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace.